Hey guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Last time we took on the Lagiacrus and won, and now we are going to finish off the Lagiacrus. Because before, we only wounded him, and we cut off his tail, or at least I cut off his tail, and now we're going to go and finish him off. Now, quick update, I did go on ahead and I crafted myself a new sword. This is called the Wind Eater. It requires 2 light crystals, 10 pelagisite ore, and 5 monster fluid. And it was actually kind of a hassle to get, mostly because of the light crystals. Now, I think I mentioned before about upgrading my armor too, and the only reason I didn't do that was because, well, one, it's been a while since I had even time to record, and 2, I don't have the money to buy buy new armor. So my hunter's quite poor right now, but I'm gonna see if I can't upgrade directly really quick. I don't think oh, actually I can. Alright, this is actually very good. In fact, all these armor sphere pluses that you're seeing were from me trying to find light crystals in the tundra. So yeah, I got a lot of these little bastards. And hopefully this will make it so I don't get one-shotted or something by the Lagiacrus. I don't think I will. But, you know, more defense, the better. And also, I'm not sure if I got this on film or not, but I also got a Bishop Talisman with Speed Setup plus 8. That is very good, because Speed Setup allows you to set up traps a lot quicker. And I also put the last 2 for that skill, the last 2 points for that skill in my Wind Eater because it has 2 slots, which is one of the reasons why this weapon is, you know, pretty good. Not the best out there, but, you know, you take what you can get. So, yeah. Oh, I'm short on cash. Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on? Why can't I not accept this quest? Okay. Let's go fix that really quick. Very rarely do I have a moment where I'm almost out of money entirely. So let's get rid of a couple things here. I guess I'll get rid of a couple of my Rathian shells. I don't want to, because Rathian materials are, to me, they're pretty valuable. 1, the Rathian's a pretty farmable resource, and 2, the resource that you get from her is, you know, it's worth a good amount. Okay, now we have enough money to actually go in and, you know, take on this guy. I can't believe the guild quest lady actually said shenanigans. Like, who says shenanigans anymore? Seriously. Well, personally, I do. I say shenanigans a lot. Alright. Now, I believe the Lagiacrus, yes, he will be found in Area 10 this time around. I realized there was one item I forgot. There's always going to be an item I'm going to forget, and in this case, I believe it was flash bombs. I brought traps this time. Surprisingly, shock traps can be used underwater, but what's surprising is the fact that these shock traps can be used against the electric-based monster known as Lagiacrus. Now, where are my rations? Oh, there are my rations. And, of course, I'm bringing Cha-Cha with me, because why the hell not? And let's go into Area 10. And this is going to turn into something from a Kung Fu movie, I swear to God. Bad ass is all I can say about that cutscene. And, you know, I swear, again, it's something like from a Kung Fu movie. I can imagine, like, either Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, or hell, even Chuck Norris doing something like that. Or possibly anyone from the Expendables. And here's the challenge here. This is primarily an underwater battle. Now, last time we did this, it was against the Kabul, and why hasn't this guy noticed me yet? Like, he's looking right at me. Alright, and so since this is an underwater battle, our controls are going to be largely omnidirectional, so they're going to go all over the place. You need to have good control over the camera in order to be able to fight this guy comfortably, or you know how to use your monster lock-on feature well. Because, frankly, that's actually pretty useful. And possibly, I don't really use it in underwater combat, and even then, I still don't use it, unless it's in Monster Hunter 4. It probably could be useful underwater. Like, it's because it doesn't really matter where the camera is located, personally. It's mostly just about keeping focus of the monster, and well, everything is just feels like there's no gravity underwater, and that's why I like this combat system. It's not perfect, but you know, I like it. But going over to the Lagiacrus, his attacks are pretty telegraphed. The only things that you should really watch out for are his electric attacks. And, oh yes, this right here, be very careful of this. So when he starts kind of swimming idly by, he's probably going to do a charge attack. And if you're stunned, or if he's in rage mode, it's almost guaranteed to hit you. And it does a considerable amount of damage too. Oh boy, don't look at me. You scare me. Scary water serpent lizard thing. Okay. And, okay, the electric attack I was wanting to get into was the one that's at close range. There's actually, he has a close range electrical attack and a medium range electrical attack, which actually can even extend kind of far. The close range one is just a shockwave that, or not really a shockwave, but he focuses energy through electricity throughout his body, and if you're close enough, you're going to be hit by it. And let's see, the medium range and the, oh boy, that's not good. The medium range one is, I think he can use when he's not in rage mode, but he has a stronger variation that he does use in rage mode, where it's like an area effect attack. Okay, so this is the close range one. So you do not want to be close to that attack. And you will get Thunder Blight. Okay. No, he hasn't gotten into rage mode yet, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, this attack right there, you do not want to be hit by that. And going back to the area effect attack that I was talking about a moment ago, it might even be dependent on how much energy he has in. They look kind of like crystals, but you know, it's actually part of his scales. Oh boy, don't go. So it might be due if they're like shining super bright, then he might use the larger attack. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't taken the time to actually telegraph. Oh god, no. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also, I guess, when the crystals are active too, he has electricity coming out. So yeah, there's a lot of electricity from this guy, and it's scary. And he's not even in rage mode yet, by the way. Not sure if you've noticed. Now, going back to all his breakable parts, if you missed it before, I believe his horns are, they have 2 breaks on them, so you have one horn that could be broken and then the other horn. You got the back that can be broken, all 4 claws can be broken, chest can be broken, and tail can be cut off. So yeah, and by the way, yes, he did grow back his tail from the last time. So there's that to think about. So I'm not being super aggressive. 1, I'm trying to focus on commentating. 2, I'm trying to get my bearings because mentally I'm not all here. And 3, I'm keeping an eye on my dog who's in from the range. She's nice and dry now, but she has a habit of jumping on things. So yeah, I need to take her to doggy school. Just make sure she is not going to get into any trouble. Oh boy, that's not good. I thought I had a spirit charge. Oh no! So yeah, not all here today. So this quest might take a little bit longer than normal. Just throwing that out there. What are you doing? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay. And that attack actually kind of has a wide hitbox, I think. Oh, that's not good. Going back in. Oh, and that's another item I forgot too. I wanted to bring some might seeds with me. A lot of professional hunters out there, they bring might seeds with them, and apparently it really helps. It doesn't stack with something like a mega demon drug for your attack, but it's a the effect is temporary, but it's a very farmable resource. So it's something that I was going to consider, but usually I just focus on I guess just the raw skill of it all, without so much as going in and looking for buffs wherever I can. The only buffs I really get are for health and stamina, and to a lot of people that could be good, but to the more veteran hunters, they might be looking at me like going, what are you doing? What is this? Why are you not focusing on all your stats? Why are you just focusing on these two? And for my answer, because I don't care. Because I just like fighting. I like fighting monsters, and so long as I stay alive, everything is okay. And this is what he looks like when he's flipped upside down underwater. It's kind of goofy. Kind of like a turtle falling on its back. Okay, what are you doing? This Lagiacrus has not gotten into rage mode yet, and I mean, that's a good thing, but also I think it might be an indication of something bad, because I haven't... it might be because I haven't been doing enough damage to him. That's what I'm worried about. If I'm not doing enough damage to him, then he's going to stay alive for a lot longer. Is he going on to land? Yes, he is. This is going to be good. So Lagiacrus doesn't usually go on to land unless he's exhausted, but there are other cases where he will just for the hell of it. But most of the time, the fight is underwater. And yes, he exhausted. Like, this is no bueno for him. It's muy bueno for me. And by the way, that's probably the extent of my Spanish. I am not fluent in Spanish. Just, you know, disclaimer. What I really want is this guy to just hold still for the longest period of time when he's exhausted. That's just the best for the situation as it is. He's on land, he's exhausted. I can get in a hell of a lot of hits on him. And, okay, yes, I was hoping for that, actually. I don't know what my damage output is against every single claw that he has, but I think a good portion of them are still ready to be broken. And also, watch out for that slide attack of his, because even when he starts stopping like that, it can still hit you. But that's, I think, when he's... Oh boy, that's not good. He's angry. He's pissed. I'm out. And my sword has lost sharpness. But, okay, yes. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, going back to the slide. So the slide could probably still hurt you if he just... when he starts it. But at the end of the slide, then you should be okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, and that tail whip, too. That, oh, God. Okay, there we go. Now I can probably attempt to focus here. That tail can easily be dodged unless you're just... Oh, yeah. I forgot, he also has a hip check. But what I want to do is I want to get rid of that tail. That way, it can at least... it's something less for me to worry about. Alright. I just really want to know where he's at in terms of just health. A lot of people just that have played Monster Hunter and they're playing it for the first time. I see this complaint a lot. Where is the monster's health at? Like, you see your character's health, and I always found that argument to be really odd because there are other games, or actually, I was about to say Skyrim, and I realized, oh no, those guys' health bars actually. But I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I know I've had other games where bosses and all that, they did not have health bars, and they were still really fun games. So, not all that bothered by this guy's lack of health bar, but I just don't... It does kind of bug me where I don't know if I'm hurting him sufficiently. And that's like the third or fourth time I've knocked him over. And there is... second time I've cut off your tail, buddy. What are you going to do? Oh! That's fantastic. Cha-Cha just did something that I did not ever expect him to do. I don't think I went into Cha-Cha's abilities, but you can give him certain stats and attributes, and one of the things I gave him was paralysis. And I think I did that for the Giganox, just to be safe. I did not think that Cha-Cha would be able to go off and actually paralyze the Lagiacrus. That's awesome. Cha-Cha actually did something good. And so this is, well, Lagiacrus is weak already, but he's only went into rage mode once, and that... Now, I don't know about you guys, but usually when I find the Lagiacrus, he goes into rage mode 3 or 4 times at least. So this is, needless to say, different. So, yeah, this fight's almost coming to a close, and we're not even at the 20-minute mark. In fact, I think the Giganox might have taken longer. But then again, the Giganox has this nasty habit of going onto ceilings. You okay there, buddy? You don't look too good. And what broke? Oh, his chest broke. Now, I think his chest might be his weakest part. I don't remember for sure. I think the head might actually be one of the stronger portions. I think it's stronger against impact weapons like hammers or something like that. Oh no. But cutting weapons, I think that it might do a little bit more damage. Or I can have that backwards too. I just realized that sharpness is getting low. Alright. And Steam just went off because I forgot to log out of Steam again. Yes, I'm gonna always do that because I'm just messed up like that. I don't know. And you know, the Wind Eater makes this really nice sound, and I swear it's the same sound that you find in Donkey Kong Country 2 on the minecart levels. And so it's just a very... I really like the sound. Man, you are flinching a lot. Hey, no, I'm not done with you yet. Come here. Okay, I hit 1 out of 2 of those. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to wait outside for a minute, and I'm going to let him go in and rest. So when I start up my assault again, he's going to be sleeping. And to what I'm going to do, I'm going to give him a very rude awakening. I'm going to set up a shock trap right up against him. So, hi, Cha-Cha. How you doing? You know, that was some pretty good work with the paralysis you got. Why can't you be more useful like that? Like, 99% of the time, you are just... all you are is a decoy. Can you be useful like what you just were a few minutes ago? Can you? Please? Because that was very useful. I mean, I don't know about you, but, you know, you're not... I just don't think you're useful. You're useless. And, you know, that paralysis really kicked ass. It helped a lot. So, just do that more often. Please? Just bro to bro? Or whatever the hell you are. Alright. I think you might be sleeping. Oh, yes. Now, I was a little bit worried that there could be Ludroth in here, but apparently that's not going to be the case. And that's how fast speed setup does with shock or with shock traps. That is incredibly fast. And I think I'm not certain for sure, but I think it also increases your combination success rate with traps. And so that was Lagiacrus. Like, wow. That was... I guess from a personal standpoint, I think that was a little bit underwhelming because I've had better Lagiacrus fights. But for those of you watching, you know, I am not going to blame you, any of you watching at all, if you've died a few times, just failed the quest entirely because of this guy. I had some rough times with him, mostly because of that second stage, or the second fight with him, where it's primarily underwater. Like, holy crap. And you get a lot of materials from this guy, too. Like, what did I get from him this time around? I know Shell Shocker was one of them. Lagiacrus hide. Let's see, the tail, the claw. Let's see, there's also the horn, which you can get from breaking off his horns. I'm not sure if it's a rare reward item. It could be. Or you might even get them from just capturing him. And there's also the Lagiacrus plate. It's just like a Rathian plate, so it's a very rare item. It's the rarest item off of him. Let's see, there's scale, there's a claw, shell shocker, monster bone, hide. Okay, and so now we're ready to take on the 5-star level quests, and things are going to get even more exciting. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then. Take care.